The full permaculture design course was created to communicate the information and knowledge experience in the permaculture designer's manual. It might just turn out to be one of the most important books ever written, because it tells us how to work with the natural world rather than against it. Fundamentally, we've made a fundamental mistake, and that is we've created an economic system that regards the natural capital of the planet as something that can be turned into income. And I think failing to understand the difference between capital and income obviously is a fundamental error. And because the natural world seems to go on forever, it seems to renew itself, we've given ourselves full permission to liquidate it. And that is what's changing the climate, changing the atmosphere of our planet. And this is what we have to address. So permaculture recognizes in the natural world, everything's connected to everything else. There is no separateness. At the end of the day, we'll breathe the same air, drink the same water, we're all exchanging the same molecules, and we're all part of a global ecosystem. So this is our chance. This is our challenge: is to evolve past this reductionist, mechanistic, sort of consumer way of looking at the world. And as Naomi Klein told us in her book, understanding of the climate crisis and its causes literally changes everything. Permaculture steers us back into realizing that we're stewards of the planet. If we can coordinate human actions, those small actions can join together to create very big effects. This is the only way we're going to do it. And we need to have a fundamental understanding of that. And that's what the permaculture design course is. That's why we teach it. I've been involved in this now for 30 years plus. And I want to share what I know, and I want to create a movement. I mean, the movements that are there already, I want to see it accelerate. And what's unique about our permaculture course is it's going to connect you. People here in the UK doing it. It's going to connect you with people in East Africa, where the vast majority of the population is young. A great many people are farmers and have access to land. And I think somehow between us, we can really have an impact. You know, the COP27 climate conference is on in Egypt right now. We're being told in no very clear messages, in no uncertain terms, that we're at this pivotal point. If we carry on as we are, we'll get runaway feedback effects, which will be so destructive. As someone said once, there's no upper limit to just how bad this climate problem can get, and there's no reason to wait. To begin to fully address it. Now, because the world's big and complicated, we often don't know how we might do that. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use this PDC process to involve you in that. It's going to be online, and it'll be 3 hours of interaction per week. Some of that will be a lecture, some of that will be chat between us. And if you want to see demonstrations, if you want to come to practicals, then I'll be running some at Trevlack Farm in Shropshire during the course of the 24 weeks of this course. Or if you're in northwest Kenya, you can go along to Permo Africa Training Centre. That's in Homa Bay County. And we have partners in Uganda, just outside of Kampala, a place called Butambala, and also in eastern Uganda in Teso district. And in Busia also, and the Kenya-Uganda border, and finally, we also have members in the south of Rwanda. So permaculture is something you do much more than something you talk about, but it's got to start somewhere, and why not let it be with the Sector 39 Permaculture Design course that starts in January. I look forward to hearing from you.